Hey everyone, welcome to Car Reviews. This is a show where I talk about movies right after I get done seeing them in the theater. This is meant to be an unedited and unfiltered quick review of a certain film, and today we're going to be talking about the movie Upgrade. This will be a non-spoilers review, and as I said before, this is unedited and unfiltered and all that stuff, so anything that gets picked up on my drive home that makes noise will just be part of the movie, or part of the video, excuse me. So without further ado, let's begin. So yeah, I just got done seeing the movie Upgrade. I caught a late night showing at my local theater, and it wasn't a film I was really planning on seeing, to be honest, but I'm really glad that I did, because I thought this movie was great. It's kind of an independent science fiction film. It's made by Blumhouse, or rather I think it's a Blumhouse Tilt, which is like a subdivision of Blumhouse, and you know, they're known for all those really cool horror films, but I don't see a lot of those because I don't like horror films. That's my blinker. So, as I said before, this is meant to be like an initial, quick, you know, just down-to-earth review, so anything that happens in this car that makes noise will get picked up. So yeah, but anyway, getting back to the movie, I really liked it. It is different, and it's kind of indie, even though it's underneath a studio head like Blumhouse, and I think Universal had something to do with this too, if I remember that correctly from the credits when I read online. But even though it has a low budget and it is smaller and stuff, it's very well done. I thought the story was really cool. The action was great, and again, for being so low budget, I thought the special effects were really, really good. And just quick, I apologize if like my video quality seems kind of off. It's just because my phone camera doesn't record great in low light. But anyway, all that stuff aside, getting back to the actual film review. Yeah, Upgrade. It's different, but I like it. It's about this guy, and as I said, no spoilers, but I'll give you a quick rundown of the movie. It's about this guy who, after he gets attacked and his wife gets murdered by a group of like thugs, he becomes a quadriplegic. He gets paralyzed from the neck down, and you know, he wants to find the guys that murdered his wife and stuff, but he obviously can't do that because he's paralyzed. But then the scientist pretty much says, I have this piece of technology that can make you walk again, and it's a little nano chip that goes into the back of his neck, and he puts it in, and it gives him the ability to walk, but it also makes him super strong and have really fast reflexes, and kind of makes him like a superhero. But as he starts to use the chip more and get used to, you know, having this cybernetic thing control him, he realizes that it's also kind of has like a mind of its own, and it starts to talk to him, and it's really cool. It's kind of like, you know, that classic like man and machine feel, you know, type movie where like they kind of combine into like one being, and there's a lot of cool dialogue and cool banter about how, you know, the program has to be so sophisticated, like, you know, like for him to like engage with bad guys, the guy has to be like, you know, take over control. You know, the program won't just do it. You actually still have to like give it permission. I thought that was pretty cool. It was actually kind of funny at moments too with that stuff. It was just, you know, he's so logical, you know, the computer, whereas the human is like, kill the bad guy, and you know, it's cool. And then yeah, when the action scenes kick in, when the robot takes over, they are very well shot, and they're gruesome too, and this is a bloody and violent film, and it's great to see that, because like I didn't really know what to expect going into this. Again, it wasn't on my radar, but some friends recommended it to me, so I wonder if I could get some more light in here. There, that helps. I wasn't gonna see this movie, but then my friends were like, dude, you gotta go see this. This is like so freaking good and everything. And I went, and I was again thoroughly impressed. And yeah, and I'm sorry if I'm like rambling, but again, my mind is still going like, you know, 100 miles a minute, just because I literally just got done seeing this movie. This was like the first thing I did after I got out of the theater. I was, you know, downsides is definitely the action. Acting is really good too. Special effects, awesome. The story's really good too. And the music actually stood out quite a bit to me. The music had a great Blade Runner 2049 vibe. Kind of this weird, futuristic, cyberpunk type, you know, sound to it, where you're not really sure, like, you know, like, well, I mean, you know where you're at, you know you're on Earth, but, like, you know, it gives this otherworldly feel, and this film is set in the future. This was something I didn't know walking into it, but, you know, they say that quickly. They say it's like you're like 2070 or whatever. But, you know, the music I thought really added to it. It gave it this nice, eerie and kind of like almost creepy vibe to it. Like you don't really know what's going on. And I thought that was great. A couple of the downsides, though, this at times it feels kind of like those straight-to-TV sci-fi films you see on like the Sci-Fi Channel. You know, again, the special effects are good for most of the movie, but then there are some parts where it's like, oh, you know, you can kind of tell they kind of just slapped it together. But no, there are some really cheesy and kind of weird moments. And then there's one moment with again, no spoilers, but there's one moment with a nose. And if you see the movie, you'll know what I'm talking about there. But there's a moment with a nose of a character that made me cringe, just because I get it. They were trying to be really, really different, but they almost went too weird with it. Too weird to the point where it almost took me out of the movie, because, you know, you find out that, you know, maybe there's some other people that also have cybernetic enhancements and stuff, and, you know, then they get really into, like, the super soldiers and stuff, and that was weird. But, I mean, the majority of their tech is really cool that they use in this movie, but, yeah, there's one part with a nose that kind of, I was just like, really? Was that really necessary, you know? And then going past that, the last act of the film kind of lost me. Again, it got really weird. There were some moments where it felt like it was just strong, serious, taking itself with stride. It was like, yep, we know what we're doing, we know what we want to be. And then there's other moments, like with the nose, and again in the third act, where it tiptoes that line between serious theatrical release film into Sci-Fi Network TV movie. But overall, I thought the film was great. Yeah, those are my quick kind of, I don't know, opinions on the film. Sorry if I rambled, but again, this is meant to be just a quick review of a film right after I get done seeing it in the theater. And also, I'm like weaving in between traffic and stuff, so that's also kind of why, you know, I'm not getting, you know, all my thoughts out like in the correct order. But yeah, this is, I hope you guys enjoy this format of review. I intend to do more of these, and if you guys have not seen Upgrade, or if you have not heard of it, definitely check it out. You know, go see, or look at a trailer online, or even don't. You know, I didn't even see a whole trailer. I saw like one of those like promotional clips for the movie online, and I saw a poster, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go check it out. Then my friends were like, go see it, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go check this out. But yeah, definitely, if it's playing in a theater near you, go see it, because it is different, and it is science fiction fun. Even though it's not like the greatest of films, it at its core is fun, interesting, different. It's a cool adventure that should totally be checked out. So yeah, those are my thoughts and opinions on Upgrade from Blumhouse Pictures. It is now playing, and see the film if you can. Thank you for watching the video. Leave a comment and like down below if you enjoyed, and subscribe for more. And alright, go see Upgrade. Peace.